It is so quiet, you guys. Haibo. Little guy. Why would you so? Honestly, I am so tired. Like, I cannot wait to get this over and done with. Anyways, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bubbly B and I'm back with another video. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for tuning in, and if you're a regular, thank you for supporting my content. I've been busy, and then it happened that my housemates were busy. So I had to wait for them. Like, I had to wait for them to finish doing whatever they were doing or I can give video. But anyways, I hope y'all been good. Like, I hope y'all been good, and I hope the new year's been treating y'all well. Like, I can't complain. You know how life is. It has its ups and downs. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. And without wasting any more of your time, let me get into today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how my friend got played. She got played by a guy whom she thought they had a future together. But unfortunately, Mugai, he had other plans, and yeah, it is what it is. So the title of today's video is He Left Her with a Baby, right? So we're gonna call my friend wow, I can't think of it. Oh, we're gonna call her Broken, because she's literally broken. Like this string, it's disturbing me. Like, oh. So Broken and I have been friends for over 15 years now. Like, she is literally the first friend I have ever made. We have been very good friends. Like, even though I moved to another place, but then we still remained in contact. We still communicated, we still met up, like we still did all those things that friends do. Like, we fought for our friendship, so basically Broken and I talk about everything, right? Because she was literally the first friend I've ever made. In fact, I don't really consider her as my friend. I actually consider her as my sister, because like, we've been through the worst together. We always got in trouble together. Like, yeah. So we talk about everything, right? So in 2019, she went to varsity in Bloom. She met this guy. Well, she couldn't go to varsity before that because she was gathering funds for her studies, right? So she was working, let me put it like that. So in 2019, she went to varsity in Bloemfontein. She met this guy, they fell in love. It was love at first sight. He's a chameleon. He's a chameleon, like literally, he played us all. So my first impression of the guy was that he's a good guy. You know, he was a good guy. Because I've never met him in person. Like, I've never met him in person. He's just a person through Broken. So guy played his cards right. Ne? When you looked at him, like, you could never tell that, oh, no, Motona actually, he didn't come here with good intentions. No, he didn't. Like, he was actually a very humble person. Yes, I've never spoken to him before, but I could tell by the way he took care of Broken that this guy he's very humble. He's out there. He's loving, he's giving, like, well, the way this guy played his cards right, like, he even made sure that he spent time with Broken. Like, they were always together. These people were always together. I don't recall Broken ever telling me that she made a friend at varsity. Nix. She was always with this guy. They practically did everything together. Nje. Like, my friend Onali in love, guys. Like, Onali in love. I remember the time when the guy would buy her things. Motunatla video call, hey, check out WhatsApp. This guy bought me this and that. He bought me this and that. Like, Onali in love. Like, she was so in love, right? Like, the way their relationship was so perfect. They even moved in together. Like, I don't remember her saying that they had problems or whatever. Like, they were both so happy. Nje, you won't understand what exactly went wrong in that relationship, because these people were happy, and you can't seem to figure out who you know. So they moved in together, and yeah, it's a relationship. So as time went, Broken introduced the guy to her family. I mean, like, yeah, we all know that once I'll introduce her to his or her family, just know that this person is serious about you. I remember when she told me that she introduced the guy to her family, I was like, Don't you think that it's a little bit early, seeing that the guy hasn't introduced you to neither of his family members? Like, I feel like you're rushing things, you know. And I'm like, I believe who Mutomishimani Ibe another head of the family, you know. Like, I saw it fit gore ebe guy I introduce Angeli first, not the girl, not the other way around. She was like, nah, he's cool, you know, he's still gonna introduce me to his family, like we just need to wait and see. I was like, oh, okay. Then we so wait. Later that year in 2020 she fell pregnant. I mean, the guy was supportive. He practically was there with her through every step of the way. Like, he never made her feel alone throughout the entire pregnancy. Like, he would accompany her to the doctor. Like, this guy, he made sure that Broken was taken care of. He would buy her food, get her everything that she wanted. Like, he was very supportive. Like, he was very supportive. He was always there for his girlfriend. So during 6 months of her pregnancy, she left school. Well, it was a decision that they both agreed on, right? Her and the guy. So she wanted to take care of herself. She wanted to, well, the baby wasn't born yet. Like, actually, she wanted to take care of herself. She wanted to make sure that she doesn't put pressure on herself. And she vowed to me that after the baby is born, maybe after 4 or 5 months, she's gonna go back to school. So after Broken left school and moved back home, things all of a sudden changed. The guy was no longer the same. I don't know if whether he was getting cold feet, if I may put it like that. Even Lino, I still don't understand what was going on, like what was running in his mind. Let me put it like that. Cause Jiggy, this guy, he was no longer calling to check up on her. Guy, he would look or seem uninterested. He was no longer there. Technically, Broken did everything herself, because this guy almost put 6 months, then Jiggy, the remaining 3 months, she was by herself. Well, she had me and her family, but it still wasn't enough because she needed the guy, right? Their communication was broken. This guy, it was, they still communicated, but not like before. I don't know what was going on with this guy, honestly, guys. Like, he changed. I don't know, natabetse freedom ya girl ha around or like literally, no, I still don't understand what happened with him, right? But then I'll get to that part, right? So this one time I was with her, I was at her place, like I came to check up on her. She was complaining about not having taxi fare down. I was like, no, don't worry about the guy. Oh, and she was like, no, this guy, since I not texted Zaga, he's no longer responding to my text. Like, I don't know what's up with him. I was like, okay, did you check on Facebook if whether Wadibala all the time? She was like, yes, Wadibala, but how respond? So the guy ended up sending her money, Boma, let's say 3 to 4 days later. Mind you, Broken was unemployed because again now she was heavily pregnant, right? She was heavily pregnant. Obviously, we know how women are when they are heavily pregnant. They can't do anything. Like, they can't do anything. They need to rest. Let me put it like that. They need to rest. So this guy, he sent money, Boma, 3 to 4 days later, which was cool because at the end of the day, he sent time passed. 9 months later, I mean, things are still rocky between them. Like, it's a heel, actually. It's a heel in a relationship that they both didn't want to work on. Let me not didn't want to work on, because she was trying, honestly. The problem was the guy. Like, the problem was this guy. Like, we don't understand who said this and that. What is that? Okay, never mind. We don't understand. Maybe someone whispered something in his ear and said, in my girlfriend, yeah. But yeah, they were still communicating. Broken communication, likewise. We sent him pictures. He was happy. I'm bad. He stayed hussy. So guy lived in Bloom, which is a 2 hours. Is it a 2 hours? Two and a half. Yeah, I think it's a 2 hours, which is a 2 hours drive to our hometown, right? So it's actually not that far. It's actually not that far. I kept asking her, when is this guy going to come see the baby? I mean, the baby is here. Dintang, you know. Like Mugele Lenegyo, she's covering for him. No, he's gonna come. He's busy with school, plus he's job hunting. Guys, I had to understand, even though I didn't understand. Like, I didn't understand because no matter how busy you are, you have to be there every step of the way. Especially if you have a newborn baby, like, total support. Saying every time you're gonna come up with excuses, or you're gonna use excuses like I'm at work, I'm pending money. No, it's your responsibility too. It's not the other way around. It should be both ways. So 5 months later, Guy and his family finally went to see the baby. They paid damages. Like, we were also happy that, okay, this guy is now finally coming to his senses. Things were looking good. That was the first and last time they saw the baby. Period. They never came in to see the baby afterwards. They never even bothered to ask about him. And yet the baby never existed to them. It's like they wanted, it's like by paying off the damages, they wanted to get this thing over and done with. Overall, all in all, the baby didn't exist. Mo family nyabon. Like, these people, they literally even never called Mugelo Butsaore. How's the baby doing? In fact, how are you guys doing? Like, hope, are you guys managing? How's motherhood? Nix, they never bothered, including the guy. The only time Guy came to see the baby was September 2021. Like, I still remember this date. I still remember it. Yes, that was the only time he came. He even came for the weekend only came for the weekend only. Like, this guy, literally, he had no intentions of being a part of this kid's life. Like, what was the whole reason of getting your girlfriend pregnant if you weren't willing to take responsibility afterwards? Things were getting worse between them. Man's passed. Mugele, she's still running after this this guy in Jay, he's living his life in bloom. Mugele is struggling. Like, she's struggling. So he no longer provided for the kid. Every time when Broken would call her and ask him for money for this and that for the kid, this guy literally, like, let me put it like that, you, Jesus Christ, like, some people don't deserve to be parents, literally. So guys, it gets worse. This demon that was sent to ruin her life, this demon that was sent Jiggy, like, he blocked her everywhere. He blocked her on WhatsApp, he blocked her on Facebook. Again. I was like, Jesus Christ, this guy. I was like, girl, when I like, you are too soft. If it was me. So my friend was struggling, you guys. Like, she was struggling. She couldn't buy diapers for the kid. She couldn't buy clothes for her. Even my family intervened. My family even helped her. She was struggling. Now I advised her to go to the police because this matter, since it's out of our control, let's let the law take its course. Because right? We tried being lenient with this guy. We tried talking to him. We tried calling him several times. Mutikyo a blockade number a girlfriend high. So I was like, no, you know what? Just go to the police. Let the law take its course, because this guy in jail, he needs the police. The police are the only people but almost slaughter right now, because he's literally running away from responsibility. So she did go to the police, but unfortunately she didn't know much about the guy, because the police asked her for the address, the surname and all that. But if only she knew the guy's address, like, without the guy's address, there's nothing they can do. Because if they knew the address, then never like it's a case like into it at the end of the day. So unfortunately, like, the address here this guy, and she ended up giving up. So Broken lived off Bo Mashonisa. We all know how high the unemployment rate is in South Africa, guys. Like, it's very bad, in fact. She's been looking for a job everywhere. Like, things were not looking good. Things were not looking good. People were turning her down. People were using COVID as an excuse, as if they would have done something better if COVID hadn't existed. Because even if COVID hadn't existed, it would have still been the same thing. Look at the statistics. People are dying out there of hunger. Like, she turned to Bomashonisa. She was borrowing money there and there. Broken turned to prostitution to support her kid. Her kid. She is literally on drugs as we speak because of stress. One guy, one demon, one demon your whole life, just like that. My friend is on drugs as we speak. She's on drugs. So me and her still communicate, but not like before. I mean, she distanced herself from everyone, right? I would go to her house each and every time when I go home. I would go to her house to check up. I guess she doesn't even have a phone. She doesn't have a phone. She's in a dark place. She's in a dark place, of which that is one of the reasons why I don't want to give up on her. I don't want to give up on our friendship, because I understand she's not being herself. Like, she's not being herself. That's not my friend. That's not the friend I grew up with. So every time when I would go to her house, she would either avoid me or avayo saying, Alisi. So earlier on today, she texted Mika, her sister's phone. Kigena WhatsApp, guys. Give me a paragraph. Oh, there's something in my eye. Yeah. As I was saying, earlier on, vandaag, she texted Mika, his sister's phone. The paragraph and pictures 1,000. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So guys, here's the climax. Guy now has a new girlfriend. Imagine that. Apparently Broken Ogeni Facebook got her sister's phone. I wanted everything. These people were posting pictures together. They were in Cape Town. They were enjoying life. I was like, what the hell is going on with this guy? How the hell would you move on to another girl knowing that knowing that you have a girlfriend at home or wherever, when are you busy enjoying life? Poor girl, she's stressing. What's the baby going to eat? What's the baby going to wear? When are you enjoying life? So one thing I don't understand in all of this is, what does his family say in all of this? Like, what do they say? I mean, they know that he has a kid. They've paid damages. Literally, they know that he has a kid. Let me put it like that. So what do they say? Well, then why do I don't know, guys. I don't know if whether it's just me or if I'm just hallucinating or something like that. But now my instincts tell me that even his family, they are the same. Because how the hell would you let your kid jump onto another boat knowing that he has a kid somewhere with another girl and about the damages? Like, like, do you even talk about the child, or this child doesn't exist to all of y'all? Like, that's my question. Like, what does his family say? Or like Batwan and Jacob Fela, they're the same. So now I advised her, and just leave this guy. God will deal with him and his family, because clearly these people took you for granted. Like, Ima said, God will deal with them. The way my friend is so broken, you guys, she was even willing to give up her kid, her child, for adoption. That's how broken she is. So moral of the story is, do not ignore the red flags. Literally, like, that's all I can say. Do not ignore the red flags. Literally, that guy in what we saw, I'm a red flag. But anyways, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for tuning in. And if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I will see y'all in my next video. Mwah.